Welcome, I'm joined by Jared. Jared, lovely to see you. How are you this morning?
I'm very well, thank you, Craig.
Good to have you here. Tell me a little bit about your company and why you're here.
So Anixter is a global distributor of electronic security products, cable, OEM supply components, as well as a services and logistics company.
Okay, well, why don't we talk around your stand and show us what you've got here, and also tell us why it's important to be here as well, why this show is the one to be at.
Oh, certainly. So Anixter supplies to both integrators, and we also work through consultants, and we work with end users. So this show brings all of those different types of customer to us. So it's very important to be here. Obviously it's in London, big city, lots of business, so it's great to be here. And it's also a very well attended event.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely huge. This is just day 2 of 3, and every year this just seems to get bigger and bigger, doesn't it?
It does get bigger and bigger. I mean, I've been in security for 30 years, so I've been going to IFSEC for a long time. It's been in 3 different locations, and it's great to actually see it in London. We get a lot of people, so it's good. But I think as a customer type, it's very, very varied. So because you have that touch with lots and lots of different customers, real big benefit.
Well, let's talk our way around your stand, because this is just an incredible exhibition of all the stuff that you guys have. And like you say, you cover so many bases as well, don't you?
Yeah, like I say, as a distributor of electronic security products, so we've got a couple of different manufacturers from our partnership scheme with Allegion and Bosch. And then we've got an infrastructure product from CommScope. And then, like I say, we supply lots of kit, but the Technology Alliance partner scheme that we have, that allows our manufacturer partners to represent us with them and talk to the customers. So if we have a wander around, we'll talk about the technology as we go. So these guys, obviously, everybody in the security industry is going to know Bosch. So we've got some of the cameras that have been in the range for a while, some new software, but as an engineer, this product up here is absolutely fantastic. It's actually got Wi-Fi on board the camera, and you can run an app, and that app can be used to rotate the camera. It's not a pan and tilt, so it doesn't rotate once it's set, but you use it to actually configure the camera. So as an installer, you fit it up. When you come to commissioning, then you can rotate it, then you can position the camera exactly where you want it.
So it is literally, you know exactly what you want to be looking at, what areas you want to cover, install it, and it literally off you go.
Pretty much. It's more to do with, when you're doing a site installation and the customer wants to move that camera a little bit, instead of getting the ladders up and going to move it, you literally just use the software app.
Those days, I'm guessing, are long gone, right?
No, they're not.
Oh, they're not?
No, but that is the sort of technology that could change it. Yeah. These ones are an older version, if you like. So there's no way that's going to move. It's fixed, it's in its position.
Yeah.
But using the dome, with this new technology, it means that camera, you can fit it up. When you come to commission it, or the customer wants to move to look at a new door, then you can use the app to rotate it without actually getting your ladders out.
And surely that's got to change that, be better for that end user in terms of cost. There's no manpower going up a ladder, and like you say, there's hours of work.
100%.
Or there's an app in 2 seconds in that.
Absolutely, 100%. It's a big difference in terms of time, obviously health and safety. Yeah. Installation companies can be more efficient. It doesn't actually have to be done there. It could be done sitting at a computer. You don't have to use the app if it's once connected.
Yeah. I mean, that's the beauty nowadays, isn't it? We can do this stuff from off-site. You don't even have to be next to the equipment to do it nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, the adoption of IP is full mainstream, as everybody knows. And having that capability to actually configure stuff now remote makes it very interesting and very easy.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Let's walk around a little bit further, because you've got so much here.
So the next manufacturer we've got is CommScope. And it's one of the manufacturers that the security industry may well not be aware of. For us, they're a huge partner. Infrastructure customers are going to know exactly who CommScope are. They are the player in the market. They're the Bosch and the Axis of the infrastructure world. This particular product that we're demonstrating here is powered fibre. So, when you run your fibre cable out, this is the way to get the power down the fibre, and then you can actually, terminate a lot quicker, easy to deploy, easy to install. One solution. It's all about being speedy and quick. Keeping the cost down.
And again, like you say, keeps the cost down, manpower.
You've got it.
Yeah, that is the future that every company is looking for, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree completely. So if we go over to Allegion.
Let's do it. Let's go this way. Excuse me, lovely. What do we have here?
Everything.
Everything in one box.
Everything is the easy way to answer that. So Allegion is a big company. a lot of people will know products like Brighton locks. If you go into your average building, you'll find door closers, handle sets, hinges. Potentially they could be from Allegion. But obviously for us as electronics distributor, in EMEA we're an electronics distributor. In North America, we very much sell the mechanical devices as well. So in EMEA, you've got the options with people like Isonus, which is web-based access control. You've got biometrics, you've got readers, you've got wireless locking technology. This is an IP-enabled, at the edge reader. So no controller, okay. It's just IP straight to the actual reader itself. Again, it comes down to ease of installation. Yeah. So Allegion is a huge company.
And is that the point of most of these things, that, despite the incredible technology that's gone into it, the simplicity for use and installation must be what the customer really wants?
The customer definitely does want ease of installation. As an end user, you also want the capability of the integration. So it's interoperability. You don't want to be stuck with particular products. If it's a lock's going to work on anybody's product. A reader may not so. The hardware may not so. But having that capability of flexibility in your choice, so that once you've got that system deployed, 5 years' time some new technology comes along and you want to take that technology, that your system design at day one gives you that flexibility to actually change it.
So it's almost future-proofing this stuff?
That's the idea. Yeah, it's not about anymore being locked into solutions. Customers need to be very aware of what their migration path in the future is and what their options are going to be, so that they can choose different types of products as and when they need them.
Is that just because technology is moving so incredibly fast now?
That's one of the really exciting things about the security market. I think if you're a photocopier guy, it might be a little bit boring. The security industry changes every day. There's some very competent and well-respected manufacturers in the industry that are always producing new technology, different ways of doing things, different types of compression, resolution, albeit resolution tends to have stabilised a little bit. But it's all about picture quality. It's about what can you get from that particular camera, or what can you get from the software. So I think you're completely correct. It is an exciting industry, and I'm personally a big fan of it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm all about the picture quality. I think, but we get into that point now where, 4K, everybody wants everything shot in 4K, and then we have to start thinking about hard drive systems that are going to back this stuff up. And it just is a constant progression of technology, which is exciting times.
It is.
Before I let you go, let's talk about Show Me How.
Yeah, so Show Me How is a very simple concept. It's come along, 5 minutes, 10-minute presentation. Just how do you do something? How do you terminate a copper cable? Various different ones that we're covering throughout the show. So it could be, some of the ideas that we put behind this, they're not something that the general security industry are going to have a lot of knowledge around. So, we are an IP company, we're an IT distributor, so we do the infrastructure piece. So that's our core. So we like to assist the customers, and we've sponsored various different things with UBM and IFSEC over the years about, teaching and education programs. So I think, Show Me How, great concept, it works. So it's a 5 minute, 10 minutes out of your day. Come along and have a quick look.
I love it. I think it's really important when people are coming to buy or look for a product or look for a solution, and someone says, well, this works because of this, not just because we're telling you.
Yes, yeah, it does, and it's a hands-on experience. So, Aaron will get a piece of copper out and he'll show you how to terminate it, he'll show you how to test it. What more do you want?
Perfect. Jared, thank you so much.
Pleasure, Craig.
That was brilliant. Thank you, mate. That was really good.
That was really nice.
Yeah, I love that. That was great.